Hi guys, so today we are solving the question for valid anagram. So what the question says is that we are given with a string and if it is anagram then we have to return true. If not, then we have to return false. Now, what exactly is an anagram? So anagram is a word of phrase formed by rearranging the letters of a different word of phrase, typically using all the original letter exactly once. So if you see here, we have anagram here, and if you basically see the T, so S and T both are like anagram of each other. So all the letters, right, they must be like if A is here two times, right? So A will also be there two times, irrespective of the order, obviously. M is one time, so M will also be one time. So every character will the count or the frequency of the characters will be the same, right? If you see the rat, right, so you can see that R is there, A is there, but T and C, okay, T is not there in the string T, it is C. So basically they are not anagram. So anagram means that we can rearrange the characters, but um, the frequency should be the same, right? So let's solve this question. So first thing, I'm gonna put two solutions, right? So the first solution is using the sorting method, sorting, right? And the second one is using dictionary. So I'm using C sharp for the solution. So let's see that. So first is sorting and the second one is using dictionary. So let's do first the sorting, right? So here what I'm trying to do here is that if I let's suppose this character is my main string and this is the rearrange string. So if I can do one thing is that I can sort this two, you know, sort this two string, then won't they be similar, right? If I sort the string and check if they are same, then they are anagram, right? So let's proceed with this. So I'm gonna write here my string S and string T. So first my thing will be to make it a character array so that I can apply array dot sort. So I write here uh, first char array equals to um, S dot to char array. Fine. Then the same thing I will just copy paste here and I write here second char array and here I write to t dot to char array. Yeah, I'm using C sharp and I am ready with these two things. Now I can do array dot sort and first char array it will be sorted and same goes for the second one as well. Second char array. Fine. That's it. So both are sorted. Now we have to check that. So I'm will be using equals functions, but equal function, remember, it only works for what? It only works for strings, right? So I need to write s equals to new string, and here I will put my character array. So I'll write here first char array. Just copy it, paste it here, and same goes with string. So the basically the character array will be converted back to string and we are storing them in the um, yeah existing string. So new string and the same goes for second char array. Fine. And yeah, and then you have to compare them too. So you will just write if s dot equals um, yeah s dot equals t, then what we have to do, we have to return true. Okay, so if they are equal then it will return true, else it will be false. Okay, let's run this solution and see if there are any errors or what. Uh, yeah, both cases are got passed and we can submit it. So this is the solution. First we made character arrays, right? Then we sorted them. Then we made a new string out of them, and then we are just comparing. So it's very easy solution, and yeah, it's working fine. Now the second way of solving this question is, I'm gonna comment this thing. The second way of solving this question is by using dictionary. Now, in interviews, they tell you not to use sorting, right, to make the question a little bit more complicated. So the second way is using dictionary, right, or a hash map, or what, like in Java you can say hash map or anything. So dictionary, I'll create a dictionary. So what logic I'm gonna use here is that. So if you see here in my problem statement, let me just go to problem statement again. If you see here that the frequency, right, or the occurrence of A is 1 and here also 1. Like if I can compare the frequency of every character between S and T, then also it's an anagram, right? So if I just compare the frequency, then also it's an anagram. So in the dictionary, what I will do is that I will take the, in the S string, I will take the character and I will correspond with the number of occurrence of it, right? So A is two times, so A, the key will be A and the value will be 2, like that, you know. So let me do that first part. So the first part is to make a dictionary for S. That's the first part, to store character occurrence. Okay, okay, to store character occurrence. Now the thing is, what I'm going to do here is that I will write here for and I equals to 0. I'll make it a character array, so you know it will be better. But yeah, I'm not doing any changes, like I'm not modifying the existing string. So you can also not do that. So let's not do it. Let's not do it. I can manage that. So s dot length and I plus plus. Okay. And yeah. So I first check if my dictionary has something. So let I need to make a dictionary first. So I'll write dictionary. Um, it will have a character and then an end, yeah, and I will write here a char occurrence equals to new dictionary current. Okay, now I need to check here is that for each. I can also use for each here, but it's fine. You know what, let's use for each where item is, okay, if the char occurrence dot contains, so I'm checking if that key is there or not, that item, right? Okay, if it is not, then make it one, like char occurrence, um item, make it one. So if the key is not there, right, if the, like, obviously the dictionary will be empty first, right? So anyways A will not be there, right? So I will make the count as one, right? Same goes with n. But if A comes again, right, so if the key is there, right, if the key is already there, so I just need to do char occurrence, um you know char occurrence item plus plus, that's it. So if it is coming for the first time, then it will make it one, and if it is coming more than one time, then it will plus plus, so we can store the number of occurrence of every character in a dictionary, right? So if it is the key is not there, then it will make it one, the count will be one, and then if it is there, then it will make it increment that. So that's the basic thing, that's the first part, right? Now what I can do here is that, in the second 2b, is that I need to compare, right? So I need to do the same thing, like store that into dictionary, or make use extra space. It will be difficult, like I can compare this to dictionary and do that, but I have like one easier way. What we can do here is that we can iterate throughout my t string, right? And once I do that, I can make the character count if it is found. If, like, let's say if n is found in the dictionary, right? If n is found in the dictionary, I'll reduce the count. Now, For every character, I am reducing the count, right? So for n, I will reduce by 1. For a, I will reduce by 1. For g, I will reduce by 1. So if the occurrence is same in both the string, the total count for each character will be 0, right? Each will be 0, right? That's the thing, right? So n, if it is coming for the first time, I will decrement it 1, then a will come, then again I decrement. So that's the process. So I'll just show you how it will be done. So I'll write here for each. So the heading will be of second base to use second string and decrement the dictionary values, right? So what I'm going to do is that I will write here for each again where item in what t, okay? If t, sorry, if your dictionary where is a char occurrence, yeah, char occurrence, char occurrence, char occurrence dot. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to compare the key. So I'll write here contains key of what? Contains key of item, right? Then if it is there, then make the count like decrement the count basically. So char occurrence the same thing. I'll just copy it down and item spelling is wrong. Obviously, I always do typos. Item minus and that's it. If it is contains that key, then it will be minus minus. And what if not? What if not, right? So if it is not, then I will return false, right? Same like like that means that you encountered that some character which is not there in S, right? So there's no point of going further, right? So I'll just return false. That's the second point, right? So in the end, if it is anagram, then the every character count should be 0. And if it is not, then we will occur some new character, then it will obviously return me false. That's the second B step. Now coming to second C. The second C is let check the count of dictionary for every character should be greater than 0. Okay, okay, fine. So I'll write here for each where item in key, what is that? Char occurrence. If the item dot count is greater than 0, then we have to return false, obviously, false. Okay, and if nothing comes, then in the end we will just return true. That's it. Okay. All right, so what we did was in this thing is that we are comparing like every count is greater than 0. If it is greater than 0, then it's obviously false. So everything should be equal to 0. That's what the thing is, right? All right. Uh, all right, let me revise and go through it one more time. So first we made a dictionary to store the S and S character sequence using dictionary. Then we did, second string as and using that we decremented the character, um, you know, decremented the character count. And if a new character comes, then be returning false. And then, we are checking the overall count if it is greater than 0 or not. Let me run this now. Okay, we got compilation error. Let me check. So it's not count. Okay. Um, so we are basically getting the value, right? So it should not be count, it should be value. Okay. Okay, it got successful. The one thing I really forgot, like one thing which we need to do in the starting is that we need to check if the length are equal or not, right? If the length is not equal, right, then they won't be anagram, obviously. So if the length is not equal, then they won't be a anagram. Okay, then we have to return false. Okay, let me run it one more time. That's great. So I can just submit that code and see if every edge case scenario is being covered or not. Great. So the things are good, and yeah, it's really good. So this is what anagram is. Do let me know if you have any questions. Please comment it down. Yeah.